Hello everybody, I'm Zest, and welcome to today's LEGO modification video, where we will be kicking it off with our first episode of modifying the 2021 Luke Skywalker's X-Wing set. Now overall, I think it's a pretty solid set for the most part, but of course there are a couple of minor things that could definitely be fixed. So today I will be showing you guys how to lower R2-D2 down just a little bit, and also kind of cover up a couple of gaps here in this Technic section of the build. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we begin today's video, I'd like to welcome anybody who may be new here to the channel. Welcome to Extras as Us, where we do all sorts of really fun things with Legos, Nerf guns, video games, and more. If you'd like to, please consider subscribing to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below, and also hitting that bell icon right next to it to be notified when we make new videos. So like I had said earlier, in today's video we are going to be fixing this particular area of the X-Wing. So as you can kind of see here, I went ahead and removed a couple of the modifications, and you can see how much R2-D2 sticks out. And you know, it's definitely way too much. It doesn't really look good, and it's probably one of the worst things about this set, honestly. And then to kind of go along with that, this Technic area right here, there's two gaps right here, and you know, I guess there's also two gaps right here on the bottom, but that doesn't really matter as much as the ones on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to kind of close up those holes right there. It's a super easy fix for the most part, and just like what I always do in all of my tutorials, I'll show you all the parts that you will need, as well as step-by-step instructions on how to actually accomplish it. So let's go ahead and show off the parts. As you can see here on the screen, these are the only parts that you will be needing for today's modification. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I did to lower R2-D2 down just a little bit. Basically on the inside right here, there will be two gray jumper plates, and what you want to do is basically just remove those. And R2-D2 will sit just a stud lower, and honestly it helps. Not a ton, but it definitely looks a little bit better. Okay, so to fix the gaps, first thing that we're going to do is remove the wings, and that'll make it a whole lot easier to work with this area right here. Next thing that you're going to want to do is remove this panel right here. And then if you turn it over, you will see that there is a 1x3 plate on the inside. You're going to want to take that out and set it off to the side, because we will be needing that for later. Just going to put that panel down. And then we're going to take off this one in the back. It helps to kind of hold this gray piece right here. That way it doesn't take off everything. And then normally this 1x4 piece will be just right here. We will not be needing that piece, so you can go ahead and put that in your collection somewhere. Now that we have these panels all ready and set for this modification, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the back one. We're going to take that 1x3 plate right here and just kind of put it in the back. Should look something like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this piece right here. Should look something just like that. I'll go ahead and take a stud, put it on top. And then I'll go ahead and take a 1x2 flat tile piece and put it kind of just like that. And what I would do is kind of just move it over as far as possible and put it on just like that. And you basically, what you see right here, you can kind of just push it in like that, kind of holding it down, and it's somewhat flush with the rest of that Technic brick. And when you move it around, you don't have to worry about it moving around with it, which is super nice that it stays right there. Now, same principle applies for this area right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece right here. I'm gonna put this stud right here, and then put this flat 1x2 tile piece right here, and just put it like that. And then once again, just gonna go ahead and kind of fix that right there. It doesn't look that sturdy, but it actually works quite well. You don't really have to worry about it falling out or anything like that. And it definitely helps if you have stronger studs. And if you need to, you can go ahead and go back and adjust it. Last thing that we need to do, just go ahead and reattach our wings here. So I will go ahead and do that. And to kind of demonstrate how it works, you can just use the function like normal, and you don't have to worry about the plates going anywhere for the most part. Even if you kind of bump it around, they stay in there pretty snugly. Well, everybody, that is going to be it for today's modification video. I really hope it was helpful for you. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like down below, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more awesome videos just like this one. I'd also like to hear your own thoughts and opinions on this particular modification, or if you have any sort of ideas of what other things we can add on to the X-Wing, or even the Razor Crest, or even any other set for that matter. I would love to hear such things in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.